I think he's a good boy. He's amongst us for a while. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Has got a good temperament, and being roommates with him, I think he's always eager to learn, and I think that's a good quality to have for the road ahead of him. He's got many years in professional football, and I wish him all the best and look forward to see him blossom. Yeah. I think Nathan is naturally very raw, so given his age, of course, and the boys give him a bit of stick for that, and when I see that, I remember the times that I was in the national team and a young boy. I guess it's part and parcel of football, or anywhere you go. But the good thing about him is he takes it in stride. I think he's open to learning. So for me, I'm excited to see him and the other boys in the academy come through and represent the club and Singapore and the Singapore national team in the future. ACL campaign is something we all look forward to. Always, to play at a high level against top teams. I think we had a group which I feel that we could have put up a good fight. But I think the 2 games against Bangkok that we lost cost us in the end. I think the lapses of concentration, it shows us that at this level you need to be at the top of your game each minute, and those 2 games were examples of it. So I think that's an experience, a lesson for us to take away. Each campaign that we play, we always have something to learn from. But having said that, I think we must always strive to better ourselves in the coming campaigns, and try to create history for the club and for Singapore. Yeah. I think we played to the best of our ability. I mean, of course, quality-wise, some of the teams in our group, even in the competition, are way ahead of us. So we have to play to our strengths and try to make the best out of it. And I think in some moments we did, especially in the games away against Kichi and home against Jeonbuk. I think those were the good moments that we had, and gave us a bit of hope, of actually making it out of this group. But yeah, like I said, the 2 games against Bangkok, home and away, cost us, and it is what it is. I think we have to always stay positive, learn from what has happened, and come back stronger the next time round. Yeah. Well, I think the Kichi game away and the Jeonbuk game at home, particularly because we just lost to Jeonbuk away in South Korea, and we had to come back here and play. It was a really tough match there in South Korea to play them in their stadium. But I think the boys, credit to the team, I think mentally we were very strong. I think you could see the week leading up to the game, we were also focused and 100% in training to carry out our game plan, which we, I think, executed perfectly, during the game, to get the 2-0 result. So I think credit goes to the team. I think each and everyone played their part, put in 100% effort to actually get the result that we needed, and it actually gave us a boost, to give us the confidence that we might be able to make it out of this group. Yeah, definitely. I think each and every one of us know that it's much higher level than where we usually play. We know that we have to step up our game, individually and as a unit, as a team. Because the players, the teams that we play against, they are top quality. So for us, we know we have to be on our toes. And leading up to those games, you can see the excitement, the seriousness, the focus in the players just goes up a level or 2. Yeah, of course. I think we lost some experienced players. So there was some doubts, probably going into the Champions League campaign, but I think we made up for it with the preparation that we did. I think we had really good training sessions to prepare us for the ACL campaign, and the boys responded well. I think that's the most important thing. I think nobody complained. Everybody was excited, willing to give their best. Put themselves forward for the team, and I think each and every one of us did our part. it's just unfortunate, and a pity that we couldn't make it out of the group. But like I said, we cannot beat ourselves up about this. We have to use this experience to come back stronger the next time round. I'm just happy to contribute to the team. As captain, I try to rally the team and show an example of myself for the other boys. I've played in the ACL for a number of years now, and it's something that I really look forward to playing. To pit myself against some of the top players in the competition. So I'm just really glad that I'm able to play in this competition and lead the team out there, and show the boys that we have to be at our best to play at this competition each and every game. Yeah. I don't really think too much about that, but it's a proud moment for me. Since young, it's always been ambition of mine to play at the highest level of football. So I'm really grateful and happy that I'm able to do that with the club, throughout my career actually. With the national team as well, to play some big games against big teams. So yeah, I'm really grateful for the opportunities, and I hope to keep doing them and perform at a good level at all times. Yeah, I think it's special, especially when you beat teams that are supposedly stronger than you are, or have a storied history in the competition with top teams. Like when I was in JDT, Kashima was the defending champions in the ACL, and of course, Jeonbuk, we know they are one of the big teams in South Korea as well. So to beat these teams, I think it gives the players moral boost, confidence. But we know that like I said earlier, we know that we have to put in a lot of effort into the games and the preparation, the trainings leading up to the games. And I think what's special is also the travels. When we go out away for those games as a team, the feeling that we're going to battle together. Obviously here in Singapore we don't have those kind of things, because away days, you go to the game and then you get back home. But when we go to away games in the ACL, it's much different, and I think the boys enjoy that. And yeah, I think for the club it's good, right? So we really look forward to creating more history and hopefully taking the next step in the coming campaigns. Yeah, I think it's really heartwarming. It's special to see the fans come to support us home and away. It's actually a little bit surprising that they came in full force for the away games in Hong Kong and in Jeonbuk as well. Of course in Bangkok. It's something that we don't expect. Obviously the Champions League games are played on weekdays. We know that people are busy usually on the weekdays, but for them to actually make the effort to make the trip down to support us, I think we are really grateful for that support. And I really think that they give us this boost and support that we sometimes can go sometimes not appreciate enough. So I really give my heartfelt gratitude to the fans for their support throughout the campaign. Yeah. Although we didn't achieve last season's point tally of 7 points, I think generally it has been a positive campaign for us. I think a lot of the boys who haven't played at this level, they have come away with some valuable lessons. So as a team, definitely we win and lose together, and we learn together as well. I mentioned earlier about those two games against Bangkok, which was crucial, I feel. So I think it has shown that we have to be on our toes and focus 100% throughout the games that we play. So yeah, I think we have to stay positive and come back fighting again. Yeah, I think JDT, to close the gap, basically I think we have to be consistent. We have to have a lot of belief, experience, which I think in the consecutive campaigns we accumulate. We just need to be at our best on match day and remember the lessons that we learned. I mentioned about the lapses in concentration. I think as a team we really need to be 100% throughout the campaign, and I believe as a team we are good enough to make it to the next round if we believe. So I think we need to have a lot of belief, prepare really well, and be ready to fight, because we are playing much better teams, much better quality of players at this level of Asian football. So for us, we have to be prepared all the time, and I think we can make it to the knockout stages in the coming campaigns. I think that is the minimum for our club. I think we have to, in order to get the experience to play at that level, you have to fight every year to try to win the league, and be there, because it's something that we all look forward to. But we know that we have to work really, really hard to prove that we're the best team in the league, and show that we deserve to be there. So I think we have shown in the last 2 campaigns that we can mix it up with the big boys in the ACL, and we have to keep coming back and make sure that we keep coming back to show our quality, improve ourselves, and try to create history.